Why buying a home feels so hard right now. Think about this for a second. Your parents, or maybe your grandparents, could often buy a home in their late 20s or early 30s. Same age, same stage of life. But today, even with a decent job, buying a house can feel like trying to win the lottery. So what changed? Why does homeownership, something that used to feel normal, now feel almost impossible for millions of people? Today, we're breaking down the real reasons why homes have become so hard to afford and why this isn't just a prices are high story. The gap that keeps growing. Let's start with the biggest shift. Home prices and incomes stopped moving together. For decades, wages and housing costs roughly tracked each other. But over the last 20 to 30 years, that relationship broke. Home values kept climbing, while incomes grew much more slowly. So even if you're earning more than previous generations did at your age, your buying power in the housing market is actually lower. And that shows up in the first major barrier, the down payment. Saving tens of thousands of dollars while paying rent, student loans, and everyday expenses can take years, sometimes a decade or more. America didn't build enough homes. The second reason is surprisingly simple. There just aren't enough homes. After the 2008 financial crisis, construction slowed down dramatically. Builders became cautious, financing tightened, and fewer homes were built for years. At the same time, the population kept growing and more people wanted to live in cities with strong job markets. When demand rises but supply doesn't keep up, prices go up. It's basic economics. But here's the catch. Even when construction picked back up, a lot of it focused on higher-end homes because that's where profits are bigger. So the shortage is especially severe for entry-level and affordable housing. Homes turned into investments. Another huge shift. Houses stopped being just places to live, they became investment vehicles. Over the past decade, real estate has attracted investors, corporations, and people buying second or third properties. Why? Because housing is seen as stable, long-term wealth. But when investors compete with regular buyers, they often have advantages such as cash offers, faster closings, ability to outbid. And that pushes prices even higher. So now, first-time buyers aren't just competing with other families, they're competing with capital. Interest rates changed the math. Then there's the factor that quietly reshapes affordability, interest rates. When mortgage rates are low, monthly payments stay manageable, even if prices are high. But when rates rise, the same house suddenly costs hundreds or even thousands more per month. That dramatically reduces how much people can afford to borrow. So even if prices don't skyrocket, higher borrowing costs alone can push buyers out of the market. And that's exactly what we've seen recently, a payment shock that makes ownership feel further away. The rent trap. Here's where it turns into a cycle. When buying is too expensive, more people rent. When more people rent, rents go up. When rents go up, saving for a down payment gets harder. And when saving gets harder, people stay renters longer. It's a loop that keeps resetting the starting line further and further away. The psychological shift. There's also something less visible happening, a mindset change. For many young adults today, home ownership no longer feels guaranteed. It feels optional, or delayed, or even unrealistic. And when an entire generation starts to feel that way, it reshapes financial planning, family decisions, and even where people choose to live. Housing isn't just an economic issue. It's becoming a generational identity shift. If you found this helpful, subscribe our channel for more simple breakdowns of money, economics, and real-world finance. Thank you for watching.